My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Look, we have Ascension 15 unlocked on the Defect, which of course means... as I prepare my vocal cords, that elite spawn more often, normal enemies... I didn't even breathe in before I did that. Elite spawn more often, normal enemies are deadlier, elites are deadlier, bosses are deadlier, heal less after boss battles, Stardytron damage, normal enemies are tougher, elites are tougher, bosses are tougher, Stardytron cursed, potions are less potent, upgraded cards appear less often, poor bosses, lower max HP, and unfavorable events. Do we have any elite that we can snipe out? Possibly. Alright. As long as we don't just get complete garbage for these first question marks, we could have, like, a nice opening here. I'm gonna preemptively pick a beam cell for the possibility of going for a zero-cost build. Unfavorable events. Supposed to be 3 potions, instead it gave me 2. How about it? This is a fight. This means that, means we could have problems. Steam barrier. Come on. No fight. Yes. Beautiful. Alright, now let's remove a defensive card because we don't want to be in a particularly annoying position up against the Gremlin Knob. And weren't. Beautiful. Pantograph at the start of boss combats, healed by 25 HP. Go for the eyes. We have the makings of a serious zero-cost build here. There's some zero-cost rumblings going on. We just need to find something that works with them. Unfortunately, I passed up a skim in order to get silent Steam Barrier, but now that I have Beam Cell, Zap, Go for the Eye, Steam Barrier, I would take a skim. Who's our final boss on this floor? I think I actually might pass this shop. Tori, whenever you would receive 5 or less unblocked attack damage, reduce it to 1. That is so good against the boss at the end of this floor. Like, extraordinarily good against them. Let's upgrade our status effect cards. Reboot. Yeah. Yep, that's an easy pick. Unfortunately, we could not afford the unceasing top there, but hey, if there's nothing we can do about it, then why worry about it? Definitely dual cast before we reboot, because it is the highest amount of damage we are capable of doing at any point. Oh, we actually would have killed with a double strike there. That is my bad. Goodbye, Jawworm. That said, Explosive Potion gives us... I want to take the white noise. For the possibility of it just turning around and helping us ridiculously. Now we're going to start removing some non-zero cost cards. Where is our damage coming from for this build right now? Like, it's nowhere to be seen. All right. It's a fast first floor, and we have the ability to roll out of control pretty quickly. We just need a all-for-one or a... Heat sinks is garbage there, unfortunately. We need an all-for-one or a... Come on, Ryan. An all-for-one or a couple of scrapes. That'd do us right. I'm going to focus primarily on damage here, especially because I'm only going to take 1 damage courtesy of Tori. But also because if this guy actually gets to his second big hit, then we got trouble, boss. A ride is about to break down. 8x2, not bad. Not bad. I could have considered using the Gambler's Brew to discard some of my hand there. And almost certainly should have as well. Perfect. Go for the eyes is exactly what we needed there. Now the enemy is only going to deal 6 damage to me. Thank you, Tori. Same things. That looks remarkably familiar. Go for the eyes, always turning up in the clutch at the exact right moment. Very appreciative. Energy potion as well as... Ooh, that's not what I was looking for. I could take machine learning because the extra draw would actually be extremely handy. And will do. I shouldn't need extra energy in this build. That's not really what this build does. I think I'm actually just going to take the Lizard Tail for the possibility of coming back to life, because the deck is also going to run relatively thin to increase the consistency of hitting those zero-cost cards. And because it's going to run particularly thin, it's not going to benefit heavily from the other card that I can't remember the name of right now. Hell yeah. Can I stop getting heat sinks from that, please? It'd just be handy. The Eternal Feather. There we go. It took a while, but I've remembered the name. Did it have to hit the front twice? That's not the person I was focusing on. Well. Is now. Hell of a lot of damage to be taking here, though. At least we get our money back, though. Second beam cell. Yep. Game, eventually you're going to give me a scrape. I'm going to be real happy about it. Gonna shop in a couple spaces. Yeah, I can avoid it. Deep Breath's a really good card. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, look. Let's try and get one of you down. We have to have so many attacks left in the deck, right? Even got a reboot in there. Speaking of. Ooh, yes. I want some of my zero-cost attacks. Oh, no. That's no good. Still 6 damage. 11 incoming as well. I think we're pretty much screwed. But they're screwed. Beam cell twice before I deep breath. Alright, we can put you on the ground and then we can dual cast for the kill, but this HP ain't sticking around for a while. Yep. We'll take Apparition. It's literally the only chance we currently have at possibly surviving. So I'd rather possibly win than definitely die. Call it a crutch of mine. Creative AI, handy. See what we get from it. Hopefully a couple of buffers. Defrag's not bad. Come on and defend, because otherwise I will take exactly 1 damage and die to it. I think we're dead, though. Yeah, there's no way I can manually defend this. So it's... yeah. Just test my damage, basically. I did forget that we were about to be brought back to life. Please, game. Did you have to double hit the back line there instead of the Centaurian at all? Oh, this is just a fun question I wanted to ask. Because, are we now dead? Defend, deep breath. Now we're dead. Phew, finally. Oh, look, and now the Centaurian dies. Good timing for it as well. That was a very extraordinarily quick run. It could have gone so much better. Did that just... I just got reset to Ascension level 1? Yeah, this is now on Ascension mode 1. And because I've started the run, I would now need to restart an entire run before I can start with Ascension mode 15 bonus. So what I'm actually going to do here is straight up abandon this run and play a Ironclad Ascension 1 speed kind of thing. Why are you on... What happened? Yeah, my higher Ascensions have been locked. The game was so mad at me for that loss that it removed all of my high Ascensions. During a record, because we did the 15 of this. All right, well, Ironclad speedrun time. Let's go. Remove defense. Definitely. Check path. It's as many question marks as you can possibly get, right? Shop. Found mine. Pretty early shop here as well. I should also probably turn on quick card keys so that I can try to do this legitimately as fast as I possibly can. Come on, and slam. Beautiful. Twin strike for a attack card in the early game. No. I'm looking for those clashes, those world wins. Get me the world wins. Yep, I definitely miscounted my damage there. Oh well. We'll be fine in the long run. Now, nope. Find a relic, sure. See what we get. Ooh, paper frog, nice. Enemies with vulnerability take 75% more damage rather than 50%. So now we want cheap vulnerability application, especially if we could pick up a relic that did it for us. I'm looking at you. Oh god, really? Can't kill that. Bag of marbles, in particular. Flex and card remove. I know I just passed up the bag of marbles, by the way. I don't think I could afford it at the time when I saw it, but if I could, then you know what? That's my bad. I just looked at it and went, oh, there's a flex in here. Went in the complete other direction. I've just got to save as much HP as I possibly can here. Alrighty then. No longer super keen on being weakened. So I'll try and work this fat gremlin off. And we are now on clean streets. Beautiful. Show me whirlwind. Thunderclap though, definitely. Pantograph at the start of boss combats, heal for 25 HP. Okay, that's going to mean we can play a lot more aggressively. And murder. I actually like Rage. I don't know if Rage goes in a speedrun build, but I'm putting in mine. I mean, look, we're still on the first floor, so this is, you know, extremely quote-unquote speedrun. It's not gonna beat Anti-Flame. But it'll do okay. Alright. None of those either. Would I take Immolate in a speedrun? Is that a thing that you do? I know I'm going to take the upgrade to Thunderclap because Thunderclap is an always cast. Not the two that I wanted to get upgraded there, though. Okay, Liquid Bronze followed by just a whole bunch of bullshit. I'll upgrade Bash because I need the vulnerability to be available every single turn. We also do heal incoming for the boss fight, so shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, I'm going to put some Thorns on because this guy's going to deal serious amount of damage to himself from them. And I think I can just outmatch you in terms of damage here now. With any good rage draws, especially. That'll be fine. That's not the hand you want rage or flex in, with very few attacks. Literally just the one, in fact. Well, we're dead if we don't kill this turn, so that's a good fun thing for all involved. Cool. Enemy kills itself on the first time it hits me because of the spikes. Alright. Barricade versus Demon Form versus Dark Embrace. No, thank you. And it's extra energy, right? So... yeah. It's extra energy so that when we get the Whirlwind, not if, but when, we can use it to a better effect. There's two early shops here. Either of them could have the Whirlwind that I seek. Gonna make my way from misery to happiness to be alright, that could have gone a little bit smoother. That's still pretty smooth considering. Whirlwind is not here. There is a drop kick, and I will always have drop kick active. Alright. I just screwed my own chance of getting Whirlwind in this space. I'm going to be pretty sad about it. Alright, there's no Whirlwind here, but there is a Clash. Perfect. Oh, yes. Just absolute punishment. This is what you do to almost all of my other runs. Chosen? Just desserts, my friend. Just desserts. Gonna upgrade that rage, because it is providing the only way that we are currently alive. This could be a problem, depending on this shuffle. It's not a huge problem, but definitely not going great. 15, and beautiful. We've got the kill this turn. Alright. Second rage, seeing red? No. It'd be too difficult to get those consistently in a hand with enough cards to actually be happy that I cast it. Alright. There's the Hex. And now it's time for the punishment. Beautiful. Even if I'd wanted to, I probably wouldn't have cast Rage on that turn after I drew it. Wow, there's the Whirlwind. I wouldn't have cast Rage on that turn after I drew it. Whetstone upgrades too. Wow. Okay, that was a huge turnaround for us. But I probably wouldn't have cast Rage on that turn because I didn't want to get the... what do you call it? I didn't want to get a... Oh god, my brain has actually stopped working. Game too difficult, brain not work. I didn't want to get a Dazed in my deck because that would deactivate the possibility of using a Clash the turn after, which might have been essential for a kill. Wasn't, but might have been. Fruit Juice, perfect, some max HP for us. Pretty much no cost associated with it. There's Flex or Whirlwind. I think I need to take the second Flex over the second Whirlwind. That's a lie. That's a false. Easier to get the Flex than it is Whirlwind. Okay. I mean, that's a great relic for us to pick up. I am insanely pleased. Alright. Let's actually use the energy potion here. And Moida. Speed Battle Trance? I could see myself using Battle Trance. Quite reasonably in this deck, in fact. Well, X-Cost cards aren't affected, so we can still Whirlwind for, you know, reasonably maximal value every single turn. Alright, and... Rage and Flex both had a cost associated, but cheap enough to still play. Beautiful. I don't rest here because I am going... Sorry, I don't rest here. No, I don't rest here, right? Because I've got the Pantograph healing me going to the boss fight. Unfortunately, we keep fighting enemies that have artifacting on them, which is just making life real rough for us. I should probably use an explosive potion there rather than hoping they weren't going to steal particularly important things or that they weren't both going to decide to attack. Actually going to use the other thing that I can't remember the name of. Good form, right? Good form. The bash, right? So that I can try and remove your vulnerability. Your artifacting so that I can apply vulnerability. There we go. I knew it was stored away in there somewhere. Unfortunately, I know your next attack is a big hit, and it does not look like I am going to be well offended. Yeah, let's call that one a hunch. So I think we're dead unless we kill you this turn. Which we do. Beautiful. Very close margin every single time. Offering. Double tap, really? Oh, I took the wrong one there. Took the cursed key. It was supposed to be double tap. Double tap whirlwinds. It's ridiculous. Alright. We got a pretty good path here. Kill him. 1, 2, 3, 4. And heal me back up at the end of that one. Take a second flex, even though it's unupgraded. Yeah, that's a removal. Get some of these strikes out of my deck now. Oh, this is a kill. Yep. Didn't really have to tell me too much about that one. Pretty certain it was a kill a very long time ago, and now I'm just running up the score. We don't have enough flexes to use a heavy blade consistently powerfully in this deck. Okay, I actually think the speedrunning strat here is you just try and get past it as quickly as possible. That seems the case to me. Awesome. And... murder. Whew. Heal back to full, and we got a strength potion for the upcoming final fight. Hell yes! Upgrade flex. Next up is going to be offering. So I can draw more combo pieces and play all of them at the same time. Sure, I'll drop a drop kick. Yeah. Perfect. More than happy to get a second strength potion there. That's an ice cream, but unfortunately I did take a decay in order to get it because I'm an idiot and I forgot that that's not a thing that we were capable of supporting in our deck. We would have done like 3 less damage if I used the strike, but we would have had 5 more defense. But as it turns out, wouldn't have mattered. Nope. Cursed key. Actually managed to remember that time. Feeling pretty proud about it. Fear Potion's way better than Explosive Potion for us right now. Do I take a Feel No Pain because of the longevity of the fight? The longevity of the fight should not be a problem for me. Although, Feel No Pain is pretty good in boss fights. There's no reason not to take Finesse, right? Feel No Pain is pretty good, specifically in this upcoming boss fight. Oh god, but Strength Potion. Because they put days in your deck, and those days just disappear. Super handy. 3 Strength Potions. I could barely have asked for a... Oh my gosh. Now that's an opening turn. And we've still got Offering in the deck as well. Wrong order, Ryan, you damn moron. Should have split the damage because I've got another Whirlwind in the deck. The backliner was the one attacking that turn, so I knew that since the backliner was going to die, it wasn't going to be a problem. Oh, it's a rough one. And the end of Decker. Why? So 15 minutes? 15 minutes and 18 seconds? Not bad. Not half bad. Not a reasonable score at all. But pretty light speed if I had to say so myself. So I'm gonna go away and figure out what happened to my ascension levels for the defect, because I'm actually pretty saddened about this. I don't know what the heck I will have titled this episode, but for the moment, my name's been Rhapsody. This must have been a speedrun. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.